recording now, yeah, we're off and running. So, good morning. This is day 2, 3, I can't remember.
Day 3.
This is Monday, right? So, we've done Saturday, we went down. Sunday, we drove around all those little back roads, and now it's Monday. Oh, somebody's ringing you. Should I pause it?
No, it's fine.
Oh, somebody's ringing from the UK. That seems unlikely. Anyway, so we're...
Ukraine, UK even.
So we're setting off from Rhyada and we're heading up towards Llangollen, but we're going the scenic route. And the first thing we had this morning is we met a fine young gentleman. He was sat by the car with his dog, and he informed us that first of all the car was a hot rod, which was news to both of us, and then told us we could be the modern incarnation, replacement if you would, for the hairy bikers.
No one can replace the hairy bikers.
No, I don't think anyone can replace
However,
the hairy bikers.
BBC, if you are looking for an alternative, I'm sure we can oblige.
But I like Dave. Well, I know Dave Myers is sadly no longer with us. I don't think I can replace Dave Myers. Somebody once told me I look like Dave Myers.
Yeah,
I don't know if I should feel.
Hair.
Yeah, I don't know if I should feel good about that or not. I always thought Dave was short, chubby one. I'd prefer to be Cy King. Are you Cy King in this?
I must be Cy King
because you're the good-looking, handsome.
Yeah, because I'm blonde.
Alive one.
Yeah.
Oh God. So I'm very, very sorry. So anyhow, so we got told that, and that's put a spring in the step. We went out and had breakfast. We didn't find breakfast. They claimed to the breakfast in the hotel, but it was a lie.
It's a bit strong.
Well,
it's a fib.
They were telling that couple it opened at 8, but actually, thinking about it, because they owned the cafe across the road, which did do breakfast, I think they were probably sending them there rather than a breakfast in pub. Because why would you do breakfast in pub if you've got a cafe across the road?
To be honest, yeah.
It wouldn't make any sense, would it? So, so we've now actually had breakfast after the coffee, and then a breakfast with a coffee with fried bread. Can't go wrong. And we find ourselves finding up this tiny little road now, the Aberystwyth Mountain Road from Rhyada, which I've never been on, but I can tell you from the bits I've glimpsed, actually seem to be pretty cool.
It's a good road. I'm enjoying it.
I mean, what I'll do is once we finish recording this nonsense, we'll spin the camera and you can take a look. Yeah. I think the best bit might have just finished though. And today's, I'm going to say to Bob, today's probably not a roof down here yet, is it?
It could be, but
it's a bit grey.
It's a bit grey.
It's not raining.
It's not raining. It's dry.
Yet.
Which in theory means you should put the roof down.
If it's not raining, the roof comes down, is it?
Yeah.
That's the walls I have my wife, and she don't like those walls.
Yeah.
But it's waterfall here.
I know. It's lovely, isn't it?
Oh man, shame you can't see the other way. I might spin the camera on it. So anyhow, we're going to Llangollen ultimately, but we're going to go up today to Aberystwyth once we come off the mountain via the Devil's Bridge, which is 3 bridges stacked on top of each other. We're going to go up via the Mac Loop once we come from Aberystwyth, because you know you've got
sheep.
to. Look at that sheep, looking nervous. Up via the Mac Loop to Dalgek Loop. From there, I'm not sure if we'll go around the coast route via Barmouth and Harlech, or if we'll go up the back road, which is just as much fun past Blaenau Ffestiniog. Look at all these Welsh names.
They're just tripping off the tongue, mate.
I'm not doing Llanfair PG, tell me. That's the one I'm not doing. Then I want to get up and come down the Llanberis Pass, but I don't know how we're going to get there. Because I think we might go up via Carnarvon and then come down it, rather than go up it to come back down it. And then down, probably through Betws-y-Coed and across Llangollen, where we'll stop for the night. Tonight we're not going to stuff his faces too much, because the last 2 nights we've had so much food. No room for beer.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we're going to drink a gallon full of beer, but I'd rather just end the night. I had to lay on the bed last night with my trousers undone and just groan for about 5 minutes because I'd eaten so much. And it would be nice to get to a position where I'm not groaning because I've eaten too much.
Yeah, I have to admit, I chose poorly last night. I went for the pulled pork loaded fries, and they were more of a sharing platter of loaded fries with pulled pork.
To be fair,
and
right?
it was barbecue sauce as well.
Yeah.
It's just a bit too sweet for me personally.
You need barbecue sauce on things which are burnt. You know, like if you've cooked something on a barbecue and it's got that just a bit of brown on it.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's alright.
This is all
We're saying, look at this, and we can't show the viewers what we're looking at.
hang on, bear with me because we have the technology. Yeah. Well, this is going to get weird. I'm going to have to edit this out. But look, we're at the top of the mountains, and you can see nothing but top of mountains for miles. Coming up, we come up this really nice valley. Now we're stuck behind this thing. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of.
It's got some sort of caterpillar type thing on the back of
No,
it.
it's got a digger on it. Do you know I've never been to Diggerland?
You don't want to.
Have you been to Diggerland? We aren't we?
No, I've not been to Diggerland without you.
Okay,
I've not
so
been
how do you know
to
it's not
Diggerland.
good? It's got to be good. Come on.
I don't.
And look at this now. So the guy, we got talking to this guy at breakfast, and we said we're going to come this way. He said if it's open.
Looks
Maybe
pretty
this is
open
why.
to me.
Well, this is why Digger's coming down. Digger's their way through, but it looks of it.
Maybe.
But again, we're coming down this hill now, and we're going to go. You'll see over there. Look at the mountains and the lakes and stuff. See, I'd have gone up the side of the Elan Reservoir on the motorbike because it's an off-road route. I don't think Hella's really equipped for that route,
No.
but this is a good close second. I mean, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! You way around the bend. I can't see because I put finger in window and I don't want to take it out. That's astonishing. Except for the fact we've got this lorry and we're not
Yeah.
keen on that. But it's not really
at that
anywhere you
point,
could overtake, is there? I
He
mean,
could have pulled over and said, "There you go, lads."
he probably don't even know we're here.
He can. He's just being ignorant.
I doubt he's being ignorant. He's probably coming down here to dig some rocks out. But yeah, this is a great find. I think this is a definite new route out to Rhyder. Because I mean, basically, most people go to Rhyder for the local scenery, routes, fresh air, off-roading. Oh my God, look where the road's going over there.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably can't see it on the GoPro, but it literally runs down this valley over a bridge. Can we see that bridge?
Yeah, there's a bridge there. Oh yeah.
Let's tap the screen so I can see around the corner. And then we're going to carry on across the way.
Time to take pills. Already taken them.
Is it time to get out of bed, Mum?
No, it's time to take pills. We are of
hang
an
on.
age where
Well,
we have to take
we're
pills.
not going down the hill. That does go to the Elan Valley. We're going straight on, but even then.
He's going left.
Oh, he's going left. That's good.
We're going straight on.
It don't look like there's anybody on this road for miles and miles and miles. So yeah, there we go. We've turned you around. Let me turn you back. Oh God. We have the technology. I think we're going to enjoy today. I'm very much enjoying not looking at the back of that lorry anymore.
One of the things that we could do with, I mean, I've just got under half a tank of fuel.
No, you do realise we've come on the road which has probably got no petrol stations. But there's a big fuel station at Aberystwyth.
We've got plenty for them.
So we'll sort that out.
As long as it's got super unleaded, we're fine. Jeeps!
Yeah, I think we'll have super unleaded. So yeah, so we're going to enjoy this back mountain road while you have a coffee or do whatever it is you're doing. I hope you're enjoying whatever it is you're doing, and we'll see you again in a bit. So Bob's just said to me you should probably turn the camera around again, and you know what, he's right. I mean, I've never been on this road, and I'm just going like, you know, as a driver you always think if you want to go and do some interesting roads you should take yourself off to Europe and go around the Alps or whatever you want to do. But this road here is, for my money, easily as good as any of that. And you know, we're like little narrow roads, and this is clearly also a motorbike road. We've seen the typical shiny side up kind of signs, and it's all bends and twists, but the view is divine. Well, it probably is if you're not bouncing around. I should have probably mounted this little bit. Oh my God! I should have put it on the stick, I think. But yeah, just bend after bend after bend, and then the view right down the valley. I mean, there's been one or two bits where you can see far enough ahead that you know there's nothing coming the other way, and I doubt we're going to see another car on this road today.
No.
But especially with it raining, and it being Monday.
It's Monday as well, yeah.
It is Monday, but just absolutely just bash the roof of the cab. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, the mountain road between Rhyder and Aberystwyth. I don't know what the number it is. We're going to turn off onto the A4 120, so he definitely could rejoin the main road at some point. But divine, and you get to go to Devil's Bridge, which is always a treat. I don't think I need another coffee then, so I think I might take coffee there. So yeah, this is highly, oh my god, recommend it. It's hard to hold your arms out and keep them level. It's like a strength challenge. I'm only holding this tiny little camera. But notice, look, raining. Yeah, we're definitely in Wales now.
Definitely in the valleys.
Right, we're going to enjoy this road, and I'm going to turn the camera off and enjoy it rather than try and film it. See you in a bit. So we've just stopped here beside it road in this beautiful valley. I'm just going to do a spin so you can see it kind of behind me. This is just a stunning mountain road, but the reason we've stopped is because we've just looked across the way. Here's how I look, having a rest. And there's all these buildings up here on the side. And according to this, and this is I know, I didn't do any research, just so we're clear. These are the Cumsmith mines, which are famous for, it says copper, lead and zinc. But lead predominantly, and that's for what it's known most. Oh. Locals enjoying the road. You probably can't see it, and we've left the boot wide open on the car, so let's hope nobody comes and steals the car whilst we're doing this. But these are like old mine workings, and it's all obviously falling down over time. There's Bob, look, trying to take some pictures. Warning, it's a site of special scientific interest, so you can't come on here with motorbikes and cars. But 5 foot is perfectly reasonable, but these are all, looks like built out of slate. And the workings. Oh, I wasn't expecting to be doing mountaineering this early in the morning. You see buildings at mine workings. Bit of history there for you. I'm not sure what's going off here, but we've got bits of wood. There's been things on here like trestles or something, whether it's been an engine house or something, I don't know. Yeah, so just randomly driving along Mountain Road, so a whole bunch of history. We thought we had to stop. Yeah, there's been all sorts here. I mean, it looks like, to me, these look like mountains for an engine or something.
Yeah.
This has definitely been that kind of thing, so whether they were pumping water out, or this is where they were refining this, or whatever. But you don't build something with that solidity unless you're going to put something big and heavy on it. Obviously I don't know about mining. This looks like some kind of wellhead, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's filled in there, but at some point that's been something, hasn't it? Yeah, again, look, look how solid it is. It's round. It's like almost like castle fortifications. And again, just that view down valley. We'll just have a walk to edge. Never even knew this road existed. We've just gone past the pottery just about about half a mile back up. They're not open today. And of course, trying to make sure I find a way where I'm not going to slide down outside these slate things. Give us a wave, Bob. And Helen. Oh yeah, just glorious. Well, it was well worth coming this way, even if it's a bit cold and windy. We've been turned off what I would describe the main road, which is a single track lane, because the road is closed, and they've sent us down this little bike, which according to Google, Google's like, I don't know where you think you're going, but this is a bad idea. It is a road through what looks to be a farm and stuff, and this is an official diversion, but I've got a feeling this is going to get complicated.
Oh no, Google's kind of got...
No, Google's still trying to take us around the other way. Well, now it thinks we're going the right way, but who knows. And this is like even smaller than the road was before. And again, just amazing views out outside where you can't see because it's nothing but edge road blasting past. But trust me, if you could see, it's just mountains to the left of us and mountains to the right. I'm stuck in the middle of it, Bob. Whee! No, it's still trying to turn us round, so I don't think we can go through it. So it says to Pontarigrees and Ryder, the mountain road off to the left. There's even another road off to the left. I mean, that don't look like it. It's just like mountain stages, isn't it? There's a bunch. I don't know what's going off here. There's this, the taxman, is it? You can pass, but it's like 50 quid. Car parking spot. Gosh, private parking only. Yeah. Couple of mad cyclists, because you always get a couple of mad cyclists who like pedaling over gigantic hills for no reason. I mean, fair play to them, but it's just not my cup of tea. I mean, Google don't even think there's a road here. It knows there's something, but it don't know where it goes. So yeah, talk about a detour. Just swap hands. It's not. It's like the opposite. What's the opposite of a steady cam? An unsteady cam.
Unsteady cam.
Yeah. I mean, I reckon you could get lost in here for the hours, couldn't you? Make some good rally stages. But the ever-present fear that excuse me. The ever-present fear of somebody coming around and smashing into you at 60 miles an hour will put you off a bit. Oh my god. There's another bunch of felled trees down to his side. Oh my god, there's other cars on the road. Who said they could? Doggers. But I mean, if that were your thing, you know, you couldn't get much more remote than this, could you?
Where did that come from?
I don't know, just two cars parked.
Some dark
just
place.
Lights on. Oh. There you go. It's rest and come up, make up the. There you go. Flashlights at you, I tell you, man, it's a sign that, you know. That's how they identify each other.
I always thought it was pampas grass at the front.
No, that's swingers.
Oh right, okay.
Can't mix up swingers and doggers. They're two very different camps.
This is now becoming 18.
I think we're going to stop recording there. Oh my god. Yeah, this. You'll get a bus through there. Go on, you can do it. That's all your flashing lights. I'm casting aspersions on all these lovely people, and I'm sorry if you're not a dogger. But then why are you acting like a dogger?
They're just normal people passing through.
Wanting to have sex in the car park, yeah.
Ah, stop it!
This bit's going to have to get edited, isn't it?
We'll do that for the outtakes.
Yeah. Oh my god. 14% is quite steep, isn't it? Oh my word, yes it is. I'm beginning to get that fried bread.
That's why I didn't go for it. Well, Google's worked out we are now back.
Right now, it knows we're going somewhere, but it's like, I can tell you on the sticky end as we're looking out the window, this is an unusual road. Well, there's like a big road, but that must go through a tunnel or something.
Oh, no.
No, it's sort of runs through bottom of the valley. I just saw it.
Diversion again.
Turn it right. Well, I don't know what this road is, but 4343. Jesus, that's a tight turn. Right, we're back on the beaten track, and even this is a tiny road, so we'll stop there. We enjoyed a little diversion. So we've come up to see the Devil's Bridge, which is literally over there. And in fact, if you look what's happened here, these are bridges from across the ears. So there's the original bridge there at the bottom. There's another bridge they built later on, and then there's the modern bridge on the top, which is kind of neat. But legend has it, of course, the first bridge was built by the devil. This woman wanted to cross the ravine to go and see her lover summit, and the devil's on the other side tempting her.
Oh.
Tempting her, Bob. Tempting, look, see, look at Bob's face as he listens to this. Tempting her to get her across to go and see her love or something like that. And he built the bridge, And he said, right, whatever comes over the bridge first, that's it, I'm having it sold, thinking the woman was going to go across the bridge, but the woman was smart.
Oh.
She sent either I can't remember if it's a goat or the cow across the bridge, and so the devil
I'm having that cow.
got the cow sold, and the woman got to cross the bridge and got to see her lover without having to pay like the price, as it were. So yeah, I mean, we've driven over it without even being asked, so hopefully we've not given a soul to the devil.
I
or
think
something.
we already
But,
have a long time ago, to be honest
it's
with you, mate.
too late now, isn't it? Yeah. But there you go. So it's quite an impressive set of architecture, and it's all kind of, if you look at it, you can see how that was built on the original kind of ravine at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then this is extra stuff put to the side. And because of that there, they've had to build even more stuff to put that up at the top. So just impressive. So there you go, Devil's Bridge. By the way, you have to pay £2 to see Devil's Bridge, don't you?
Maybe
There's a turnstile. I think that's the price you now pay to see Devil's Bridge. £2, not your soul. So it's about the same price, really, to be fair. Well, should be careful here because this is all slickly slate, and I didn't really put right shoes on for it.
Yeah.
But we're going down to look at the viewing area. We didn't realise it's like all the waterfalls. There's a thing called the punch bowl at the bottom, underneath the bridges. And here's me and Bob being somewhat intrepid and risking life and limb, as it were, to come down the bottom and have a look. Oh my word. Yeah, this is, it says at the top, not suitable for wheelchairs or pushchairs. No shit, so look. Remember, Bob, once you get to the bottom, you've got to come back up and all, so.
Yeah, it's a different route that way.
Oh, let me tell you, them blooming handles are cold.
Yeah.
So we're going to get water rushing through here. Oh God. It's amazing how warm these steps are.
What?
How warm the steps are. You must have seen a lot of traffic over the years. Oh, look at this. So I mean, it's quite a lot of water in Wales, and it seems to be running mostly down this valley. And look at the sides, it looks like it's slate rock. Again, I have to ask with Jasmine, but I think that looks like slate formation to me. It's definitely got striatic corrugations, whatever they call it. Oh my word, it's going to get louder this now as we come in. This is sort of like a... Oh, look at deposits. There's like... It's rust or clay coming out of the mountain. This is something else. I mean, look at that, that's water. I mean, that's being worn away with water. That's the only reason that's the thing. And then underneath, obviously, looking up, there are your three bridges stacked on top of each other. Something modern use to this, so let's get into the thick of it. See, I've been around the other side because there's a nice walk down to the waterfalls. But not this side. And it's going to be not easy. Well, you can see that rock's worn. Yeah. Almost been carved away with water over the years, but it's fascinating how it's still there. You'd have thought it would have taken half a least resistance.
It's obviously hard as stone, so it's come down.
And then around there, and then it must have rushed out that way again and washed that out circular as well. Yeah. Look how clear that water is. You see well down into the bottom of it. And then the other side, that's where waterfalls are. That's why you've got to go pay another £2. Look at where you are. Well, like I say again, just look, now you're underneath the actual bridges. Yeah, that was worth £2, wasn't it? What do you reckon, Bob? £2 well spent?
Yeah, I'd say so. It is different. It's something that you wouldn't normally come across. And for two geeks like us, it's fascinating seeing how the rock formations happen.
Well, you can at least see how it's cut through and then carved it down, can't you, over time? I mean, that's been like thousands of years worth of eating away. At some point this would have been almost sort of flat. I mean, if I ever talked at Dorset, it's like whenever you see a crevice like this, it's usually places have cut through it. But stunning. Oh, I'm glad we've come down here. The only catch is that we've got to go up all these steps to get back to the top. So rather than us get us puffing and panting up there, we'll stop there and we'll see you at the top. So we've got to Aberystwyth, and we've had to pay £3.80 for parking for 2 hours. I can't get over that, it's ridiculous. But look, as always, it's beautiful. You've got the houses and all the rest of it, and like look at the mountains and the sea, and we're parked down by the harbour. And then it's basically over there, it's a building yard, so it's all dug up and all the rest of it, so God knows what's happening. So we're going to have
a bit of a Balamory feel there with the painting of the front.
Yeah, the houses are nice, aren't they? I like it down this end. So we'll have a walk into town, we'll see if there's open doing.
There's like a castle thing over there.
There is the ruins of a castle, yeah. Okay, so you've not been to Aberystwyth, have you?
No, I haven't, no. I might have been when I was a kid and not known it.
I've been quite a bit. I quite like it. It's a quirky place. It's sort of liberated, like I said to you. It's about the best way I could describe it. But I think
woke
it's
then, as they say.
Yeah, woke. I think woke is actually a good name for that. I mean, like people talk about, you know, anti-woke stuff, but actually everybody should be more woke and just be a bit more conscious of everybody else. I'm happy to be woke.
Yeah.
If somebody described me as woke, I'd take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Which is surprising, like, you know.
What I found though,
I don't care what consenting adults do, it's up to them.
Yeah.
Leave them to it.
What I find though is that basically right-wing people, right, you know, the ones that go more towards the extreme right or pick up things from the Daily Mail and the Telegraph and stuff, they are the most thin-skinned snowflakes you will ever come across.
That's true, that.
Yeah? Oh no, can't do that because how is that going to affect you? Well, it's not. Exactly. So shut up then.
Oh, yeah? But they might. Maybe they've had an impure thought or something. I mean, maybe they're guilty of thinking what are they on? Maybe it's self-policing. I don't know.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. So you know, just
some things you don't need to try. To be honest,
no,
just for balance. Like lava bread, you don't need to try that. I've done it for you. It's all good.
Less of that, thank you very much.
Yeah. So no, I agree with that. It's like, it's amazing. Those who were like shouting the loudest about the things which shouldn't be done are the ones who actually are the worst.
Exactly. And you know, again, it's like the total percentage of gay people, trans people, the LGBTQI community is nothing compared with straight people. So get over yourself.
Yep, agree with that.
Ridiculous.
100%. And it's not, if someone wants to be called a particular thing, that's up to them.
Yeah.
You know.
Just enjoy that they feel liberated, that they don't have to follow the norm. Which equally, there is no such thing.
No, it's like the thing about it, it's all like, was institutionalised, for want of a better phrase, by the church about sacred union between man and woman and all that kind of stuff. It was a means of population well, not population controls, but controlling the populace. I mean, chuck some rubbish in the bin.
But bear in mind, right? When there was laws against being gay, right? So way up until I think it was what, like late 1950s, 1960s.
God, yeah.
Yeah. It was gay men, not gay women, because basically everybody thought, no, women can't surely be gay.
Is that right?
Yeah, straight up.
Just laws against. Well, it's just wrong anyway, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Utterly ridiculous. So here's a castle.
So yeah, I mean,
it's going to be really.
Do you want to go and have a look? I mean, we'll go and have a nosy.
Because she wants to go and look at lots of castles and stuff like that around Wales.
Well, there's some clues here.
Castle.
This is a place before this. It's not telling us out about the castle. It's in Welsh anyway. So, but this is definitely a castle. This is the South Tower. I don't think you have to pay to go in it. I think you can just go round. Well, I like how they've got this castle here and they've built it behind this set of rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, they thought this was a means you could go up there with a long enough plank, get across the top, wouldn't you? There's probably somebody shooting arrows at you to stop you doing that.
It's probably there for a reason.
Yeah, no, but you won't build a castle and then have, I mean, it's like, I suppose this wasn't here, this path, because it's getting up to like jumping over the wall height. And again, somebody's probably tipping that bosun hours at you, boiling oil. That must be a way to go. Imagine that, they're tipping boiling oil over the top.
I wouldn't say it's a way to go. I think it was a very painful way to go.
No, that's what I mean. It must be a horrible way to go.
Oh, right, good. Thank you for qualifying that. Aha.
Up to the top. Do like a good castle. There's not much left of this castle left, it's got to be said.
Chances are most of the homes around here have got bits of it.
What we're left at castles now being built into the rest of the town. Well, yeah, no, you've got.
We've put some standing stones here to make it all up. Whoa.
Well, that's obviously a keep. What's fascinating is like this looks. This ain't castle walls or something. It's not been built on, has it? Imagine, it looks like there's. Oops, let's put that back.
Put that back.
Is it so much as fallen over?
Maybe.
Looks like an outcrop. No,
It's
this is.
an outcrop.
This is fallen over, isn't it? This is where it's collapsed.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, like a good castle. I don't think we should go climbing up there.
There's no words and pictures though.
No.
Cannon.
Ooh, cannon! Is that what it is? That's just me, isn't
Everyone
it?
likes a good cannon.
Do you want to reenact shares as if you can turn back time by any chance? I think there might have been a euphemism in that video.
Well, if I could turn back time. That's what she was doing, wasn't she?
She was,
like
yeah.
spinning her legs like that. There you go. Long hair, picture it, fishnets.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you think she was trying to be sexy?
I think so.
Yeah. It's got, I'm not sure myself. I mean, to me, it felt like there was some kind of statement going off there, but it's probably best I keep it to myself. And then look, out over the sea.
That looks like the pier that's collapsed.
No, the pier's still there. So the pier's.
Yeah. Oh right.
It's just not very long. And then there's that's the promenade down to the front. And then you can see right off in the distance.
Right.
Going up there, that's the funicular, which goes up to the top.
Okay.
And at the top, that weird-looking pagoda thing is there. I think that's the Camera Obscura, which is a very Victorian thing. And then
So it's like the same
outcrop.
thing that they had at on Bristol Bridge, Bristol Suspension Bridge.
Yeah, I
One
think
round
they've got Camera Obscura over that way, haven't they? And then it looks like you've got a trig point here. Oh, it tells you what you can see. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not a trig point, it's a sundial. What time is it? It's kind of hard to tell because the sun never comes out here, really. Right, that way is Dublin, Bardsey Island, Snowdon. You should be able to see Snowdon, but it's a bit foggy today. Whatever this was, that's off to Ben. That's somebody scratched it off. Something pont. Aberteifi or Cardigan that way. Newquay. Somewhere off Pendinas in Cardiff.
So hang on a minute. Newquay 18 miles away.
Yeah, it's, well,
Well, I
Newquay.
guess so, yeah.
Newquay in Wales, not Newquay in Cornwall.
Oh right. Okay. Didn't know they were.
It's a lot. That's a lot further to Cornwall than 18 miles.
I was going to say, I was like,
Good beach. Tell you what, I'm going to stop recording there and put my gloves on because it's fresh. Well, there you go. Lovely Aberystwyth. So on the road up from Machlineth towards Dolgethru, and this is, we'll head up and it'll become towards the infamous Maclw. But it's a lovely little bit of road this, so we kind of start off at the bottom of the valleys and you're going to work your way up. And then this is the bit where the fighter planes come down for low level training, and hence Maclw. I don't think they go down at Mach 1, but I think they come down fairly quick and then come up.
not a chance to go back.
Well, they hit the turbo, hit the afterburners as they come out.
It's the only time that fighters are allowed to go Mach 1. They actually have to ask for permission for it over land, because obviously because of the boom, and it tends to be due to intercept.
Oh,
So
okay.
it happened about 4 or 5 years ago when Russia were doing it's like, oh, let's go and see.
Saber
if-
rattling.
Yeah, saber
Like to
rattling. Let's
call
go
it,
and
yeah.
see if anybody's going to notice if we send a Tupolev 88 over. And of course we did. And 2 RAF Typhoon interceptors basically asked permission, because yeah, when one of those goes at Mach 1, Mach 2, you know about it, because the sonic boom proper rattles windows and all the rest of it. So you have to be, they have to ask permission to do it. So there you go, a little bit of a tip for you.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So when they're coming around here, they're probably doing about 350, 400 miles per hour, maybe 500.
No,
So still
same
pretty
speed I go up
quick.
motorbike. Yeah. But I think it's a bit further down. Yeah, I mean you can see mountains either side. But I think we head up a bit further up. You'll know it when you get there, because it's sort of like Snake Pass. You've got like a tiny road hewn out at the side of things, and away you go. 20, yeah, this bit's 20. So yeah, I mean it's a bit of spirited driving there on behalf of Bob. I think I might need to go and get some clean pants when we get there.
It wasn't that bad.
Just a bit of slight late overtake, I'm going to say.
It wasn't late.
Felt late to me. You're way more confident as a driver than I am. I'd have done it on morning. Bigger pickup.
It looked clear, and it was clear further ahead when the corner was there.
Taking the
It's like another bit where I could have overtaken. I went no, and then a car came round the corner. It's like, no, you see.
It's 30 out until we get back onto the mountainous bit. But this is a nice road, this one. I like this. Alright, we'll pause until we get to the actual interesting bit. So what was us? We were making some progress, and then we've come across all this traffic here. There's a guy up front. Was it a Porsche?
No, that's a
Oh, I thought it was a Porsche.
Hyundai. It's not the Icon. It's the other one. It's like it's basically
Oh, the
like
Ioniq, is it?
Ioniq, I think. Yeah.
Well, it just looked more like a sporty thing.
Yeah, it looks like it, but it's not.
Looks like it from back. Well, we're having a gentle boot because we come around the corner, we're set to lights, and there's all these cars in front, and they're just doodle through. Is the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
As we come up to.
And then in front of us is one of the most unfortunate named cars
Yeah.
in the world, which is a Ford Cougar with a K.
You might have to explain to me why Cougar's an unfortunate name.
Well, apparently, and I think it must be from the tabloids or something like that. So only the tabloids will call it something like that. A cougar is apparently a woman who goes out with or marries or something like that a man who is minimum 5 years younger than them.
I think you misunderstand what that term means.
No, seriously, straight up, that's what it is. That's what they call it. That's where it comes from.
5 years younger.
5 years younger.
That makes Sonia a cougar, does that?
Yeah. I'm a cougar.
5 years
I'm not a cougar.
You're not a cougar.
Oh,
You're
Jesus, this cold is really getting to me. So my wife's a cougar, your wife's a cougar. Quite a lot of my friends' wives are cougars. It seems to be a common thing of people born in 74 and early 75 or 74.
There's no way I can use this footage now.
Seem to marry. Well, you could. I reckon you could.
I thought it was like an older lady.
No.
Unattached older lady who prefers the company of much younger men.
Well, that's what I mean. That's the extreme
was...
version of cougar. That's like Cougar Plus. Right?
Okay.
But
anyway, welcome to the bike loop.
Apparently that is where it comes from. But I mean, regardless of that, you kind of think cougar is like a strong, large predatory cat,
and that
car isn't.
It's right. So if you own a Ford Cougar, apologies about what I'm about to say, but that car is shit.
Yeah. It's wrong.
It's a dad car. In fact, it's a granddad car.
No, it's not even a dad car.
No?
You find a lot of ladies drive a Cougar.
Really?
Yeah.
That's even more unfortunate, given the
Exactly.
connotations.
They wear leopard print as well.
Leopard print. Oh God. Well, like Bet Gilroy.
Yeah, absolutely. Strong, it's powerful. It's leopard print. Like Theresa May. She had leopard print.
Please don't describe Theresa May as a cougar. That's about the least sexy thing I can imagine.
I don't think she was a cougar.
Not in my mind. Holy moly.
Holly for hollies.
So yeah, we're still proceeding up the Mike Loop, which we've gone through the valley bit, which is a bit which is like every
I
car
got a camera up my Mac Loop actually.
Have you had a camera up your Mike Loop?
Yeah. I saw it all. It was in Technicolor.
Oh, I don't want it. Well, I don't. Do you know there's certain things you don't need to see in the inside of your own car?
There in
And
the
I think is
fetal
one of
position.
them.
It said we'll numb your bum.
Bend down, Mr. Long.
And they said, do you want to see it? And I said, oh, all right.
Well, I've got nothing better to do while I'm sat here.
I've got nothing better to do for the next 5 minutes.
I'm going to kill 20 minutes while you shove that camera up your arse.
And they turned it round, and there it was, full Technicolor. My Colon.
Is it nice?
It looked ravishing to me.
Did you know for that? Did you have to, not eat for a couple of days?
Oh no! Oh no! This is the best bit.
Poke the way through some blockages.
No. Right. So went to the hospital, and they said, right, okay, before the procedure, 24 hours before the procedure.
This is proper old man talk, no?
This is proper old man talk.
Yeah.
Although this was more about 10 years ago, actually. I had to take 10 Senokot tablets.
That probably would clear you out.
Oh, did it clear me out? Now, the thing is with Senokot is it doesn't act straight away. So midday,
I've never taken it. So.
midday, I took the Senokot as instructed. They said you've got to take this sort of like 24 hours beforehand. All right, fair enough. And then you've also got to take this drink as well, which was like sort of
like a barium enema.
yeah, it's like a
You won't be, but-
I think it was like a magnesium-y, vitamin C type.
Oh, is
drink.
that just to make sure you've got some?
Yeah, some fluids and stuff inside you. So I took them. I was like, right, okay then, and I felt perfectly fine. And at the time, I know it's definitely 10 years ago because we'd got Shadow, and he was only a pup, and we were taking him to puppy training lessons.
Oh, okay.
Right, and I was still feeling fine. This was probably about 6:30 in the evening, and the puppy lessons like 6:30 to 7:30, like an hour. And it got to 7:30, and I just looked at Joe and went, "We've got to go." Oh, I just want to chat to Tracy. I just want to chat to this person, that person.
Yeah, great idea, but
we need to go.
There's going to be if we don't go, there's going to be an incident.
There's going to be very much an incident. So got home, piled into the house, and luckily I have a downstairs loo right next to the door, so I was able to go. I think I spent the next hour.
Oh my God.
Sat on that toilet, shitting for England, I think the phrase is.
Oh God.
It's like completely and utterly emptied. I know it's an hour because like it's about 8:45.
Because you read all tea towels in there.
Yeah, because at 8:45, there's a tap at the door from Joe going, "Are you all right?" I'm going, "I think so. Yeah, I think I'm fine." So yeah, there you go.
Well,
10 Senokot tablets
thanks
does
for
the
sharing.
trick.
That's been very educational.
So it was very pink up there, I seem to recall. Because
No,
of it.
raw after the evacuation.
So, yeah.
Certainly getting the heebie-jeebies.
It wasn't just Montezuma's revenge, it was Beelzebub himself.
So I hope you enjoyed the Mike Loop and the graphic depiction of what happens if you take 10 Senokot tablets before having a camera shoved in your arms.
Yep.
We're coming down towards Dogaclu now. I'm going to stop here because it's put me right off my dinner. So we've turned off the road from just after Dogaclu and now we're heading towards Barmouth. courtesy brake, but that's helped us out because instead of being stuck behind a whole bunch of traffic, which was stuck at the traffic lights, we're now got the road to ourselves, which is a win. Nice, we're up the coast, Barmouth, I think. We'll have a look at Harlock Castle. Men of Harlock. You've heard Men of Harlock?
No, that's a Welsh thing.
It is a Welsh thing, yeah. Don't ask me how it goes. As I'm figuring it in my head, it sounds like Bread of Heaven, but it definitely don't go like that. I think it's Men of Harlock they sing at the end of Zulu.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I've heard that.
You will have heard that. So there you go. And over there, and I don't want to use the word, but the ball of fire's in the sky.
You mean sun?
No, don't use it, you'll curse it now, it'll disappear. So fingers crossed, that'll come out and then we can have roof down again. What's the temperature, Bob?
What?
What's the temperature?
Temperature is a heady 8 degrees.
No, that's not great. The bend. Is there more traffic? Oh, what's this? What is this?
It's a 4x4.
Some kind of 4x4. Oh, he's got some chunky tyres on that boy. You're not tempted to be a 4x4, Bob?
I've had them.
You've had them?
I've had them. I've got it out of my system.
God, you said to do some off-roading, but you haven't.
Not really, no. I've had a Mark 1 Discovery and I've had 2 Mark 2s Discoveries. They were all right, but I just didn't. Yeah, I got it out of my system. Done. Finished.
But you bought a big 4x4 and then you didn't go off-roading?
No, I used them for camping and that.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you didn't have to worry about it. Oh, it's some kind of van?
It's a Mitsubishi L200 that's been raised.
Oh, it looks like they've turned it into some kind of camper van.
Yeah.
It's got like a thing on one
Got
side.
tent
It's a
roof.
big roof tent. I mean, look at it. I mean, look at the ride height on that. That is equipped to get going, you know, anywhere you want. I bet he's got a winch on front.
I think he has.
If you're going to be that serious, you're going to have a winch because you're going to get stuck somewhere, and then having winch is good.
And they get excited by that. Oh, got a winch, got to get stuck.
Well, do you think they get stuck on purpose?
I think they do. Because you wouldn't want to get stuck any other way, would you? You say, I don't intentionally want to get stuck. But I think if you've got a winch on the front of your van or your 4x4, you are looking to get stuck. Because you've spent
you're
the
lucky
best
to get
part of like
unstuck is what I'm thinking. But
you've spent the best part of like £500 to £1,000 to get it all rigged up correctly. In terms of the
yeah, because you'd have to have it fastened to the chassis.
Yeah.
You've got to have it mounted. It's like you don't want it to be mounted somewhere where you start winching and winch comes off.
yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm saying that's why they look to get stuck so they can use it, so they can show. See, I was right. I bought a winch just in case I got stuck. I got stuck, and I got myself out of it.
So I'm just all manning because as we've come round the corner, I'm assuming that's the railway bridge into Barmouth, but it runs right across the estuary. And it's fairly impressive, isn't it? More impressive than this guy's 4x4, which is impressive. See, I quite like having my little Panda 4x4 because it can go virtually everywhere. I mean, it's not going to be as capable as that. And I don't have a winch. Maybe I should get a winch.
Yeah, but no.
No, I don't want one mounted. I think I want an independent winch, so if I ever get stuck, I can use it to fasten to one of the toy knives on front and then pull myself out of trouble. This is good here. Look at this, how this road goes right round.
Yeah.
Is this on a bike? Oh, he's got a motorbike. I thought he got a bicycle. In fact, he's actually got the same colour Himalayan as mine. That's the new Himalayan. Oh, I should say Himalayan because I've been corrected on this.
What?
It's Himalayan. It's the Himalayas. I know you're going like, no, it's not that, Steve, but it is Himalayan because
So it's like
Because my
it's
friend
like,
Ranjan at work, of Indian descent,
okay, fair enough.
corrected me and said, like, you don't pronounce it like
So that's like Hyundai and Hyundai.
Hyundai. I don't know how to pronounce that. For years we've been saying it wrong.
Yeah.
It's good that they're now being corrected. They spent an awful lot of advertising to tell us how we were saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is
You
beautiful.
could just see one executive back in South Korea going, bastards are pronouncing it wrong.
Sick of them saying it wrong. Do something about it.
Yeah.
It looks like you walk over that bridge. Big truck. It's gigantic, this thing, isn't it? Look at it. I thought these were like bits of pipe, but it isn't. It's back end of suspension. It's got some serious suspension on this. Well, they're like proper chunky off-road tyres, looking like little tractor tyres. They must get crappy mileage.
I don't think he cares. He's happy in the fact that he's got like that.
Do you reckon there's like a range cookery bike? He's got 10 box on top and a cooking range on bike so he can stop and have some yum-yums.
Yeah.
That's it, don't you ever wee for me. King Charles Spaniels. Oh, hang on. I thought we were going to start laying a cable. No.
I just don't think he wants to go anywhere.
I don't want to go this way, Dad. It's wet and it's
Shit.
windy. Can we go somewhere nice? I like Barmouth. It's a weird little town. It's not as nice as Aberystwyth, but it's still nice. Last time I came here, they got a shop that was selling like Egyptian lamps.
All right.
No, I'm like, the Egyptian or the Turkish?
Like
Like the dangling
Moroccan
things.
Turkish,
Yeah, that
yeah,
kind of idea. I'm kind of fascinated by the idea. Now, we're 2 minds about buying some, but it's one of those things like, if I had it, where would I put it?
Yeah.
What would I do with it? This is thrilling for his interviewers. This is what people pay for YouTube for. It's like, oh yeah, I need to subscribe to YouTube. I'm going to spend money on YouTube to listen to some random Sheffield bloke wobbling on about lights from a shop while looking at the back of a 4x4.
Yeah. Stunning. I'm sure there's a market for it.
Then somebody's paying for it.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you got what you paid for, as I say.
Yeah.
But I reckon, train line down here, I reckon it must be nice to come from here down to Aber, because look at this bridge over Estuary. That's going to be stunning. This pub, yeah, that pub there brews their own beer. They've got shitloads of beer and it's amazing. It was Merlin Brewery, I believe. Merlin Brewery, yeah. No, anyway, it's this place here. Mervin's Tap. It's the Merlin Brewery. And then we take a left somewhere.
I reckon that looks like a left because we can't go up there.
Yeah, the shop was there which sells them weird little lamps. It's probably gone now. Oh, up we go. I like how this town's completely dominated by this railway line. The bridge.
Yeah, so the last time I was in, what was it, Barmouth was...
You got to be on that side.
Did I?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we're going to Harlock.
Oh, right, okay.
Unless you want to go and park on the beach.
No. I've managed to get to the loose, so I'm fine. Was doing the Outward Bounds course in junior school in, I think it was either 84 or 85. As I said, we did canoeing, we did abseiling, we did rock climbing, gorge walking.
This outwards outreach thing, is that like because you were a bunch of like always makes me laugh, this place, look, the Arousal Cafe and Fish Bar. Sort your sign out.
Right, what are you doing? Are you pulling in? Oh, bad bit of indicator.
Yeah, it's obviously these indicators don't work.
We wouldn't be able to tell if he had a winch or not, but I'm just going to wait.
Oh, I'm going to check and we've gone past it. Oh well, it's too late now.
He's bound to have a winch.
He's a wincher. He's got to have a winch. It's amazing how wide modern cars have got. I mean, was that Polestar?
That was a Polestar.
It's an electric car. I mean, I quite like the look of that.
That is the Swedish offshoot of
Volvo?
Volvo.
I did not know that.
They're basically a Chinese company anyway now. So they're designed, I think they are manufactured in Sweden as well. Also, the performance brand for Volvo is also called Polestar, or was called Polestar. I don't think they do a performance brand anymore. And
So-
you could get I think it was a Volvo V40 Polestar, which had a 3-litre petrol engine in about 300 brake horsepower, all-wheel drive, lunatic mobile.
Oh, right. I did not know that.
So I was looking at them a couple of years ago thinking, ooh,
In terms
that
of
looks
electric
fun.
car, that's what you have.
No, it wasn't an electric car, it was a petrol one.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
So, electric car, I don't know which one to go for. What?
You've got 30 seconds of footage left before the camera runs out.
Oh, well, let it run out. I'm not going to say anymore.
You're not going to say any more about
No.
electric cars?
No.
We're
I'll
gonna-
save till you swap it over.
Save it for the next SD card. Well, you're going to have to
Yeah.
stop from it to that because SD cards didn't boot.
Oh, okay.
Right, 10 seconds left. So that was Barmouth. That's Bob about to tell us about electric cars. We'll stop there and we will see you on the other SD card. Bye-bye.
So we just pulled over to rearrange the camera, put a new battery in it, a new SIM card, not SIM card, new flash memory in that. And we're probably going to put the roof down as well. So we just pulled over here because we just thought this looks like a nice spot. So I've braved it and come across because I'm wearing my driving shoes that got a bit more grip than Steve's Lanks Specials. Isn't this twee? Some people walking over there. Won't move the camera around, say no there, but you know, it's quite a spectacular little place here. Look at that. Beautiful.
It's a moment of calm, isn't it?
It is. I best not hang around here too much, 'cause I might need a wee again. There we go.
So we've just stopped after that little moment of calm, and now we're about to go up towards Bethgelert, and the roof is officially down.
Yep. You can tell because you can probably hear the outdoors.
You can hear things going past. You can hear those, but you can also hear the outdoors.
Yeah.
It's a very pleasant little road up to Bethgelert. So Bethgelert's famous. It's named after the dog.
The dog.
Yeah. So in case you don't know, so there was the local lord, and he had a hunting dog called Bethgelert,
Right.
and he left the house for whatever reason, and he heard all this shouting and commotion. And when he come down, the dog come running out of this house. There's screams coming from the house, and the dog's covered in blood.
Oh.
And feeling the worst, he shot the dog because he thought it attacked his wife and his children. But actually, what had happened is wolves or something had gone into the house and gone to attack the children, and the dog had saved them.
Oh, right.
And he'd realised too late, shot the dog, and the dog had actually saved him.
Oh, that's.
And so he created a statue in Bethgelert in honour of the brave little doggy.
Right.
And there's a statue to Bethgelert behind the house, whatever it was. And plus the town takes its name from that, I believe. And also, if you were familiar with camping gear, Gellert's Camping Gear, this is the home of Gellert's Camping Gear.
Oh, right.
Well, I think they've gone bust now. Here's the Bethgelert Hotel. See what-
The Royal Goat Hotel.
Right, we want the 4095. see it at some point. So we're going to, we'll follow the road round towards Carnarvon, or Carnarvon, I should say. This is a nice little place to come pay a visit if you're such inclined. There's 4 different pubs. And the best one's that one there, the Prince Llewellyn. Right, we're going to go left here, Bob.
Okie dokie. Do that. Yeah, I was just thinking, would my dog save me from wolves? Probably not. It would probably just want to make friends with them.
You just recognise it?
Yeah, it would just go. It would have its Father Dougal face on it, going,
Ooh.
"Oh, I don't know what to do on this one. That's I'm being munched on."
Well, you'll
by...
be mauled.
Yeah.
If not friend, why friendshipped?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the Geller outlet on the left hand side there.
Oh, right.
There used to be up on left hand side up here, a campsite.
Right.
You go camping in the forest. But I think it's gone now. It got ridiculously expensive last time I looked.
Okay.
Like, like £45 for one night camping.
What?
Yeah. And that was like 10 years ago. Oh, look at this glorious little road. The words of A&M Banks, it's a great wee road. Oh, maybe it's still there, what is it? Forest Holidays at Beth Geller, so that must still be there. Well, it was bloody expensive when I came, so it must be really expensive now. Bicycle is bicycle.
Yeah. So I was going to talk about electric cars now.
Electric cars, yeah, we were going to talk about electric cars.
Despite me being a petrol head, I don't actually have a problem at all with electric cars. Right?
Yep.
It's one of those where you've got to adjust your pace of life. Now, if you think about it, majority of trips in the UK is no more than 20 odd miles. Right?
Yeah, that's
so
true, yeah,
if you run out of battery juice during that point, then it's your own stupid fault, right? But where it gets a bit tricky is if you want to adventure forward and you want to go 100 or 200 miles.
Well, this trip, for example, we would struggle to do because we'd have to find somewhere to charge.
Yeah. And to be honest, I've not seen that many charging places around Wales. I have seen quite a few around Scotland. They've proper embraced it. Norway proper embraced it. But the thing is so I'm going to talk about Tesla, all right?
Oh man.
So the Model S that they brought out, that to me was a stunning looking car, right? It really was a beautiful looking car. You can't get the Model S in the UK anymore, right? Because it's basically too expensive and nobody was buying it. So all you can get now is the Model 3 and the Model Y. The Model 3 is basically the saloon, which looks like a hatchback, but it hasn't got a hatchback.
Is that the one we were looking at the other day, the ginormous bulbous
No,
hideous
the ginormous bulbous one was the Model Y. That is a hatchback. And then you got the Model X, which I don't think you can get in this country either. And that one has the gull wing doors.
Ah, right.
And then you have the Tesla truck, which is
Cybertruck,
which is basically not fit for European roads because it's got too many jagged edges. It's not safety enough.
It's not fit, full stop.
See, that's a Model 3.
Oh, right. Okay.
Model 3 doesn't look too bad, but the bit for me is that Teslas basically are uninspiring cars. They don't look nice. Now, if you're going to pay best part of 30,000 plus on a car, you want it to look good, Yeah, you want to look at it in the drive and go, I want to go and drive that. I don't think I would ever get that feeling with a Tesla. Now, I'm going to do something controversial now. I'm still not going to talk about Musk. But here's the thing. They talk about their AI drive, right? Their autopilot drive.
Self-drive, isn't it?
Self-drive, right? Now, I've got a basic autonomous drive on my Passat, right? I can set it to the speed, say 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour.
When you say automatic, you mean like cruise control?
Yeah, it's like a cruise control, but it's like cruise control plus.
Oh, okay.
And basically, it matches the speed of the car in front of you. So if the car in front of you is doing 70 miles an hour, it's happy. If the car in front of you drops down to 60 miles an hour, it reduces its pace to 60 miles an hour.
It's like it stays.
Yeah, it
keeps
stays
pace.
consistent. If you then indicate to go around that car, it then puts a little bit of a squirt on to go back up to 70, and you can change the distance
Oh, okay.
as well. You can go, right, I want to make sure there's miles ahead of me in terms of the next car in front of me, or I can go the proper, and it roughly gives you about 3 car lengths instead of the 2 car lengths.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a very safe thing. It uses radar, uses microwaves to do that bounce of what is in front of me. Should I slow down or not?
Yeah.
The Tesla, on the other hand, that uses cameras.
So it used to have radar, didn't it?
Well, I don't think it did. I think it was
originally it was like both vision and radar.
right. But this is where Musk went a little bit stupid and said, no. It's cheaper to do cameras, and therefore we want a low-cost option or model, so that it will, it won't cost us as much, and it use cameras in terms of the AI, and if it spots something, it'll go, I'll move out of the way, that kind of thing. What happens though is, if it doesn't recognise the obstacle in the road,
Like, for example, say a motorbike.
say a motorbike or a overturned lorry, overturned man, or anything like that, it just keeps going.
Just plows into the back of it.
Just plows in it because it goes, I don't know what this is. And in theory, as the driver, that's when you're supposed to take control and go, yeah, I know what it is, I'm going to slow down. But because Tesla is selling it as, you don't need to do that, you get those problems. And that's where it lies the problem. Because one of the things that Musk is doing as part of Doge is that there was a massive civil lawsuit that was being prepared against Tesla in the US, because they've worked out this is not right, this shouldn't work this way, you are putting lives at risk. And as part of Doge, he's apparently, and I'm not 100% sure about this, he has closed down that department that was going to bring the lawsuit against Tesla.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that seems like he's done that in his own self-interest rather than for the good of mankind.
No, absolutely. So that's one of the, apart from they look god awful, I don't think they're as safe as what they could be in terms of a Tesla. Whereas your other cars that are going electric, so your Audis, your BMWs, they don't look that great these days. Your Renaults, your Peugeots, a lot of the Chinese stuff, i.e. Beyond Your Dreams, that company, the MGs, BYD, the MGs, another couple that are coming out as well, they actually look nice. It's like they look modern, they look futuristic. It's like, wow, let's do this, and they're at a good price as well. So, yeah, electric cars, don't have a problem with them. If you want to go out and get one. They are good, because basically servicing them wise, they are easier to service because you're not dealing with an internal combustion engine. You are dealing with a couple of batteries and so on and so forth. And the electric motors, which makes things simple, makes things easy. And,
Oh yeah, your consumables are basically brake pads, brake discs.
Yeah.
The rest of it should last a very long time.
Exactly. So, and there are, and I'm going to use Teslas again, there are Teslas that are out there that have got 250,000 miles on them, and they're still going quite happily. In terms of the batteries, they've probably lost they're probably down to about 70% efficiency. So that wonderful range that you thought you had, you haven't got anymore. But again, as long as you're careful and you know that, you just pull in, watch something on TV, watch this video on YouTube.
Like it.
And,
Self-promotion.
exactly. And just, you know, do it. Don't let people, you know, stop you from doing it. Going, oh, they're not as ecological as. And it's like, well, that may well be the case, but let's face facts. The internal combustion engine isn't exactly all that ecological either. You know, the efficiency of an internal combustion engine, apart from a diesel, which nobody likes anymore because of the particles that it emits, even though that has all been resolved with Euro 6, still go, oh, well, you know, it's all logical. It's like, look, if you're going to drive something that is not mass transportation, i.e. a bus or a train, you're going to create CO2. So get over yourself. I think this is the line of the holiday. Get over yourself.
Get over yourself, yeah, I can see that. Whereas I won't buy a Tesla because I hate Elon Musk.
Yeah, well, you know.
At one point, I think people bought Teslas because he was seen as like a genius and he was trying to save the planet and all the rest of it. And then he had what I can only describe as about a reverse Fed it, and now he's clearly in the pocket of right wingers. And I agree with you. I think he's done it out of self-interest.
Yeah.
To shut down, you know, the stuff which was coming Tesla's way.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is, so many people also agree with, I suppose, with my stance that I won't buy a car because that is basically forcing them to go out of business. Well, not out of business, but certainly the business is vastly reduced. Sales are down, what, 50% worse?
70% in some places.
Yeah, Europe, I mean, UK is about 50, but Europe's about 70% sales have dropped.
I think for
and while
me,
everybody's doing that, you know, other people, other manufacturers are catching up. Toyota's catching them up. Anybody else? Renault. Get new Renault 5. That's a cracking looking electric car.
Oh, that is a beautiful looking car. That is the Renault.
Citroen as well. I mean, I had a Citroen the Me for about 3 weeks because it don't go pills. But I only got it because I thought I'd be using it local. I wasn't expecting to do this kind of journey.
Yeah.
But it turns out it can't go pills, so it's not good for me. So I live in Sheffield and it's basically nothing but hills.
Yeah. Now the thing is, the point that I realised Elon Musk is an arsehole was not in the past 5 years. It was actually in, I think it was 2018 when that kids football team got stuck in,
the caves.
In the caves.
He called that guy a pedo.
And he called that guy a pedo. And it's like, hang on a minute.
The guy
mate.
was actually rescuing them.
Got them out, because basically this is a guy who does potholing, didn't actually live in Taiwan, because that is the argument that Musk says, well, he lives in Taiwan, so he must be a pedo.
Like Gary Glitter.
Yeah. And it's like, no, this is a guy that loves doing potholing and basically got in touch with the Taiwanese government and said, you are not going to get them kids out waiting for Elon Musk to produce a little submarine, which is what he was proposing.
Yeah, that was a mad thing, wasn't it? Oh, we'll make a mini submersible and rescue him with that. It's like, how long does that take?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that guy, can't remember what his name was, got those kids out. They took a doctor with them as well, because what they did do was actually tranquilise them so they didn't stress out and they didn't thrash out and knock their oxygen mask. And one by one he brought those kids out. And then Musk turned around and went, oh, pedo. No, sorry mate, you're wrong, right? You're not a genius. You are in fact a fucking arsehole.
And do you know what? I can get behind that. So that guy. This video's not child friendly.
No, it's not. Because let's face it. I mean, I'm not going to say anything more about that. But it's like, why? Why are you such a?
Bear with me, because I think we have to turn off somewhere around here. Let's just see where we are.
It's like,
yeah, we'll be turning right in a bit.
Snowdonia Park and Pub.
Keep your eyes open for a road to Clanrug.
Clanrug.
LLANRUG. We're approaching it shortly. Bloody hell, this is now it. See, your self-driving car just ploughed straight on there, won't it?
Yep. Egypt.
I like driving. I don't want someone to do the driving for me. sign. Probably going to be the next one, I guess. I'm hoping it'll be signposted. I think it might have been that one. Unless you can see a turning coming up.
Nope.
Yes, it was that one. We've just gone past it. Do you find a way to turn around?
Looks like a little road to turn around and up there.
You could take the next right. It loops back.
What, this one here?
Yes. Oh, this is some estate. Bear with us, we're doing a spot of rapid navigation here.
I don't think this is going to go anywhere.
Claims to be a road. Does it say? It says unsuitable for heavy vehicles. No, go on, be right. It's gonna go straight on for a bit. It's gonna go around to your right. Oops, there's it. This is like navigating bit seat to your pants or whatever they call it, and when you get to the end, which is coming up, you're going to go left. Fucking hell, Bob, you're a bit closer. Right, left here, I believe.
It's most definitely near a brook.
Right.
Yay.
It's most definitely near a
It's my sister-in-law explaining the bird was a kookaburra, which is part of the kingfish. Was he on a scooter?
That's what I said. He was on a scooter as well.
Alright, Clanrug and then to Clanberis. So we're definitely on the right track.
Okay, jolly good.
I don't think he's waiting. Oh, actually he's waiting. There you go.
Thank you.
It's dog walking o'clock.
Yep.
What time is it? It's only 3:30. The clock's gone back and nobody told us.
It's next week, mate. Is it next week or the week after? One or t'other.
So this is a bit of a, rather than going over up to Carnarvon and then cut back across, we're just going to cut the corner off and then go down the Clanberis, through Clanberis and onto the Clanberis Pass, which I think is the Penna Pass. But probably a highlight of today's drive. I mean, we've had quite a few highlights, but holy moly! Yes. Alright. I love the look of disgust we got there.
Well, to be fair,
They probably don't expect us to be coming along this road.
no.
That bloody townies.
These two cars with these two now, gentlemen. Oh, there's a brilliant view off to the left. See, but you can see it suddenly goes very flat, and that's North Wales for you. Can you see? Oh, you can see the sea. I have to take my word for it, because I'm not taking the camera out.
It's quite a complicated procedure.
Well, it's not, but it's just. Right, well, we'll pause recording there till we get towards Clanberis Pass, which is brilliant. Right, we're heading down now towards Clanberis. We've just seen signs that are saying they are replacing the underground power cables to Dinorag Power Station. I said to Bob, do you know what that power station is?
And I think I do.
Do you know what it's more colloquially known as?
No.
Electric Mountain.
Electric Mountain. Well, there you go.
Is it the
So-
power station you know about?
Let me say what I think it is, and you can correct me.
Go for it.
Because I don't mind being corrected. Now, I think it was designed for sort of peak power. So
That's it.
So
You know what it is.
right,
Yeah.
So when you have that moment where on Coronation Street something's really bad is about to happen, and they go to a break, and there's that immediate sort of should I go and put the kettle on for a cup of tea to see the final sort of like 10-15 minutes of Ken Barlow being something, right?
Yep.
Probably having another affair if it's Ken Barlow. And what it does is it has a dam, load of water comes shooting down the dam, which then powers hydroelectric generators, and it can do it in something like 30 seconds, something like that, going from sort of nothing to something.
Yeah, it generates a huge amount of electricity,
like a burst
for a
amount.
short amount of time. I think it can do it for about half an hour.
Yeah, and then it then basically when the water then comes back into the reservoir at the bottom, a smaller pump then brings the water back up to the top reservoir to refill it just in case when it needs it again.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yay!
So it's Electric Mountain, and they used to the tours, and I think it's obviously must be upgrading it to doing something to it, because I'd really like to go see the inside of that. Because Clonberis is obviously at the foot of Snowdon as well, so the snow-capped mountain you can see in front of you is Mount Snowdon.
Apart from Ross Care, which is prescription wheelchairs and community equipment, NHS approved.
No, I'm going to say that's
mobility sales, service and repair. They do a lot.
Right, so we still want to go, because we want to go up the Penna Pass.
So are we going right or straight?
I don't know. Go straight for the time being. We want to stick with a 406 basically. If he's trying to turn you off at A5, don't follow it.
Right. Right, I reckon they're going to be turning left.
Yeah, these are looking for a spot to. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not. They're just crap drivers.
Look at this.
Oh, sword in the stone.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that before. If you can pull that out, you can be the king, apparently. I don't think that's how King Charles got to be king, but
Yeah.
I also don't think it's the real one. Because the real one's at Disney World, because I saw it last week.
Because that looks a bit sort of rusty as well. I won't want to use that. Get tetanus. I mean, apart from your head being chopped off or your gizzards being sort of like splayed across the floor, but if you just get a nick off it, you might get tetanus, and that could be really bad. Right, Mr. Duke, what are you doing? This is not a 20 miles an hour place.
I think it is a 20 mile an hour place. Yeah, I'm guessing.
No, that bit up there is 20 miles an hour. This bit here is actually 40.
Oh, okay. How do you know that?
Because I've got a good memory.
Oh yeah, because there's 20 there, yeah. So there you go, we've discussed Electric Mountain, which is amazing. I think it's also here you can get the this is a car park for said things. Oh no, Electric Mountain's down there. But the car park for the railway to go up Snowdon's down here as well. So if you don't want to walk to the top of Snowdon, which is understandable because it's massive.
Quite steep, isn't it?
It is. Then instead you can go on the mountain railway, which is there on your right hand side, the Snowdon Mountain Railway.
Choo choo. What are you doing?
It feels like we're doing slightly less than 5 miles an hour.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought he would be.
Well, that's okay, because I'd like to be at the front here, because we're going to go up the very, very, very lovely Penna Pass. If this one ever.
If this one
wow,
ever.
I mean,
oh
okay.
My god.
So we'll pause there while we go up the Penna. We'll find a spot to look at. With a little way to go yet. So I realised as I went around the corner, we're actually on to the Penna Pass. So, well, this is, I think, one of my favourite roads in Wales, and it's just absolutely glorious. We've got the lake and the first hydroelectric power station on the left. I think that is Electric Mountain.
Oh, I can't put my foot down.
And then here we go. So I'm hoping as we come round the corner, we'll come out the shade and we'll be into the glorious sunshine, which has been
shaded by Snowdonia.
We are in the shade of Snowdon, yeah. Which is the largest mountain in the UK?
No, that's Ben Nevis.
Is it Ben Nevis?
Largest one in.
Certainly the largest one in Wales.
Yeah.
But look at this.
England and Wales.
Down the corner and into the sunshine. Just look at that.
It's a Honda Jazz.
It is a Honda Jazz. Is there interesting facts about the Honda Jazz?
Very popular with people over the age of 60 through to 80.
No, okay. You're basing that on some data?
I base that on looking at people who actually own it.
The people who drive them.
Now, my sister-in-law Sharon, she actually had a Honda Jazz, and she actually loved it because it was very robust. It did exactly what it needed to do. It rarely broke down.
Excellent fuel efficiency.
And good fuel efficiency. So actually, she was very happy with it. She's now nicked her son's Volvo. So
Oh, okay.
that's he lives now in New Zealand.
All right. I know
Oh
you're
my
not
God!
gonna be able-
See this bit.
I'm
here?
going to say if I were you, I wouldn't be able to resist this.
I can't do it. It's
I know,
30.
but it's 30 and we're filming.
We're
So
filming,
let's not.
I'm not doing it. Plus, that's a car coming now.
See, I know about the Honda Jazz. The engines are 4 cylinders on the Jazz,
Oh,
but
dead badger.
Dead Badger.
Yeah.
But for the motorcycle, the NC750X actually uses half of a Honda Jazz engine. It's a parallel twin.
Ah,
Does like 100 miles to the gallon apparently.
wow.
Is it an exciting motorcycle? Probably not. You
Does
can't
the
argue
job,
with
though.
can't argue with that fuel efficiency, can you?
No.
This is a brilliant, majestic road, but somewhat ruined by
Slow cars.
slow cars.
And speed limits.
Well, you can't have everything, can
Which that speed limit didn't help that badger, I might point out.
you? No. It's, watch out, someone. I don't know where they've been walking from or to, but I can tell you it's a fairly brusque walk up here, I should imagine.
Yeah.
Because shortly we're going to start climbing, and you never stop climbing for quite a long time.
Right, now it's now got to go to national speed limit, so we'll see what's happening.
This is a very technical, twisty road.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? I mean, it might not be going at speed, but it looks as though it's fairly flat through the corners, is that Jazz?
Yeah, I'm going to say it's not rolling, is
Yeah.
it? Are we finding a newfound appreciation for the Honda Jazz?
I am, maybe. I'm merely commenting that it looks a bit flat as it's going around corners.
Is this like my newfound obsession with the Honda Goldwing?
No, that is.
Now you want to Honda Jazz.
That is just. Do you know what? I've said this before. You are of an age where you should, if you're going to go for your next motorbike, then yeah, Honda Goldwing will suit you down to the ground. If you could get a tweed version of sort of like
biker jacket,
and you know,
leather patches on the arms,
trousers and stuff like that, I think I think you could carry it off.
It's like the distinguished gentleman's ride.
Yeah.
Typically on the old Triumphs and Royal Enfields as opposed to Honda Goldwing, but I think I can see what vibe you suggest.
Yeah, I think it could work.
I mean, this looks like prime Goldwing country to me.
It does.
Tootling up here, listening to your radio. got Radio 4 on, listening to the shipping forecast. Oh, these on the rocks here.
Back to dogging again. Oh no, that's
No,
Dogger.
that's
Dogger.
Dogger.
Yeah. Dogger, German bite, fish bait, or whatever it's called, fish guard.
Fish guard.
Yeah. So
Ultimately-
Dogger is actually, here's another pointless fact for you.
Oh, okay.
So whilst there was the Ice Age, and even though when it was sort of like reducing back, so actually England, you could spot England. Where the North Sea is, particularly around Humber, all the way through to the Netherlands, Netherlands, so Holland and stuff like that, was actually basically land because there wasn't
Really?
enough, really, and that was called Doggerland.
I think you've made this up.
I have not made this up. I swear to God, that's what that land was named. It was named Doggerland. I don't know why.
Does it? And then did it flood and became Dogger Bank instead?
Yeah,
Well, that's around the Washington.
exactly.
Doggerland.
Yeah.
Well,
So basically, there was no English Channel, right? There was no sort of, the North Sea only came as far as sort of, top end of Hull, that kind of thing, and all of that area was called Doggerland.
well, I'm educated now. Thank you.
Thank you.
I never knew that.
You're welcome. But yeah, it's just one of those things.
How are you finding the Penner Pass so far?
Lovely. It would be better if these guys weren't in front of us. But at the same time, I'm not going to overtake them because I am actually just enjoying.
Because you can enjoy the scenery while
Yeah.
everyone not like doing 100 miles an hour.
Well, I'm not like thinking about what's coming around that next corner. Should I? One of the things I will point out about this car, about the SLK, it is actually,
It's a pussycat.
it's very, very good. One of the things that I'm struggling to do is actually do heel and toe in it. I.e. brake, flip the throttle, change gear, changing down. Because the throttle itself is so far back towards the firewall that it's tricky. Oh, look at this!
I think they're going to pull off because they know there's a massive, massive, beautiful view here.
Oh, should we do that as well?
Why not?
Why not?
Stop and have a look in it.
Stop and have a look, and they'll have a toilet as well, which is good. They better have.
I'm fairly certain there's a Louis. Where you win?
Just here.
I'll do pig.
Scratch Tesla.
So we just stopped at the top because this is the actual pass, which is kind of going down the side of this mountain. It goes around that way. You can see the other side. That's the road which goes down to Bethgelert. Just such a nice set of roads. Really. The stunning, stunning, stunning mountains around us, and obviously Snowdon's up there. This is a minus point. Look, oh, I'll tell you what, it's blowing here. No mistake. I'm bothering off the little boys with. Oh, but it's definitely blowing. But yeah, look at that. It's an epic bit of road, that construction. The view is absolutely stunning. I would walk up to the top. But to be honest with you, I've been here for 2 minutes, and that's enough for me. I'm perished. So I'm not noticing. Maybe I'll stop at the cafe and have a cup of tea. We'll see in this hour. It's not top at mountain, like. So we're at top at Penner Pass. Oh, you have to go that way. That's
Good.
weird.
That's fucking.
Do you look like a bus? You're not a bus. Don't go through a bus
I'm
stop.
not going through the bus stop.
And then you turn right in. Breakfast, coffee, cacao, and boy, nice.
Cane. It's a bit rich.
Coffee, could be coke.
Michael
Could be
Caine will be
coke.
up here, allegedly.
Michael Caine.
Not Michael Caine, well, Michael Gove, allegedly.
Michael Gove.
Oh yeah, apparently, allegedly, he loves a bit of the Colombian marching powder.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, look it up. It's all allegedly. I mean, I've got no concrete proof, but
Oh, I think I've seen plenty of evidence of him clubbing when he really shouldn't be. Well, you only dance like that if you're off your brain.
allegedly.
So,
Apparently, as long as you say allegedly,
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly, it's fine.
It's fine. It's not going to hold up in a court till I hope so, because it's you saying that.
Oh, okay.
And then this suddenly drops away, and away we go. This, you don't really get to sense the epicness of this pass kind of coming down this bit, but if you were at the bottom looking up at it, you look at that, go like, that looks insane, and it really does.
We've also put the roof back up
Oh yeah,
because it is in fact freezing.
well, I mean, it's 5.5 degrees close to the car, but I'll tell you now, that wind coming up there was like icy cold. It's the air temperature way below 5.5 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right, which way?
Right, we're going to take a left towards Capelcurrig,
Okay.
and then Bettis Coed. Bettis Coed. And again, I think we'll treat you to this lovely bit of road. It's nice. So when I had the Underground, we come away camping on a camper van, and I rode it back from Bethgelly along this road. And the Underground is not a fast motorcycle, let me just tell you that. It's like top speed of about 65 miles an hour if you're lucky. But it's road, it just didn't matter, because I got it opened up and come along here, and I just let the countryside soak in. And I think about half a mile down the road I got stuck behind a camper van, and that were it. Because there was no way I couldn't overtake him, like I said, 65 top speed. And he was crawling along at 60, but like, it would have been the world's longest overtake.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Way round. But he weren't happy. But no, we're on downward jog now, so we'll go across, we'll go on to the A5, head down through Capelcurrig and Bettis Coed. If you're hungry, I reckon we should stop at Bettis Coed. Nice car park, there's a place called Stables, does an amazing burger.
Does it?
If you like
Well,
burgers.
it's one of those things where if I have something now, I'm not having anything later.
Well, it's up to you, I don't mind.
Yeah?
Or you just stop and have a sandwich.
Yeah. So I can have a stop and have something like big and tasty.
There was a goat up there. I'm trying to work out what it were, but it would have goat. It got ginormous horns. I stayed at Bettis Coed before we went to Dragon Rally, and I booked a twin room for me and Jasmine. The bloke says, "Oh, I didn't realise you were a couple. I'll get you you can swap for a room with a double bed if you like." I was clearly punching above my weight at that.
So who interjected first and go, no, it's alright, was it you?
I said we're father and daughter, mate. And he's like, "Oh, sorry." I suppose there's all kinds of it on this end of the world.
Yeah.
It's bad enough poor Jasmine we didn't say we're going to listen to it snoring. Is it raining again? There we go.
No, it's,
Right choice to put roof up.
It's the van in front, transit in front.
Washing his
spraying
windows.
So I should do mine, because that's what the viewers want to see.
Lovely smeary window juice.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what happened to me. I got stuck behind like somebody doodling along. But I think in this particular case, you have actually got the power to overtake if you needed to. If you could actually see long enough away.
And also there's a Honda Jazz, another one, different one, Mark 1. There it is.
Clearly very popular, the older crowd around
It is.
Wales. Oh, that's a bit tough way. We've seen lots of people doing rock climbing and orienteering. We used to call it wheels at school. When I went away with school, we used to call it weaseling.
Weaseling, that's a Yorkshire thing.
Yeah,
sure.
I think it is a very Yorkshire thing. That they take us out into Peak District, and you go look for narrow gaps through rocks, which are not too narrow. You could actually squeeze through, but you'd like weasel through them. I don't think now.
I don't think I'd be.
I don't think it'd be good for me now because I'm quite tall, and I'm also a fan. See you later. Bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Well, this is a roadster. It is a high quality car.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
It should not be a banger. That German guy's like Finn.
He had a winch.
He had a winch.
Not only did he have a winch,
it was like
he also had a shower at the front of his.
That was giant. It was like a crazy thing. That
was a Toyota Land Cruiser.
No, it went. They were bigger than that.
No, it was. That's like the ultimate Land Cruiser. It's not like the current one, which is quite small. That was like the 1990s version, which was
like
huge.
What do you call them? Like ginormous Russian 4x4s.
Oh, it wasn't one of them.
It weren't one of them, but it were heading in that direction.
Or it could have been a Nissan Patrol.
It was a Nissan. Yeah, I remember that. Him and his wife were going around Scotland, and it was this ginormous 4x4. And we pulled up in a car park, and he was admiring the car, obviously before the paint job. And he couldn't believe we bought it so cheap. He was like, but this is a roadster. You can't have like 800 quid. I don't believe you can't have it. A little bit of German pride.
Yeah.
They were a lovely couple then. The nice thing is now we're going to come down from through Capel Curragh down towards Betws-y-Coed. This is a nice stretch of road. It's actually nice all the way down from Isle Up as well, because you come down through Bethesda and there's like all beautiful lakes and stuff. Yeah, you turn it right in. You are clear my side.
Clear my side.
Yeah, excellent. Just keep an eye out because they do like the cameras on this bit.
40.
Yeah, it opens up in a bit. We're in Derwent. What's this place here?
Looks sparkly.
Coffee shop, is it? Coffee pottery?
Could be another one of them coffee pottery places.
Coffee Kreuzer, this
Shabod.
Shabod. Right. Just lost for coffee and cafe. No, I am getting hungry now.
Yeah. And we did discuss, it's like this evening we don't want loads of food.
No, well maybe that's the right choice then.
Yeah.
We'll stop at Betws-y-Coed. We'll go to Stables because they do a tasty burger. It's a big place, so I don't think we need to book.
Right.
This time of year it's probably quiet. You can park at the railway station and just walk across. It always seems to be I wound up there because I know it's good and I know it's not crazy expensive. One time me and Tony got there, we had to wait almost an hour for food because it was chock-a-block. And we had to sit outside and it rained on us.
Oh God.
Do you know that you see Daily Mail, they have Daily Mail sad face? You'll picture me looking very unimpressed about how long it would take for my food to turn up.
Oh right. I know what you mean.
These people had to wait 1 hour for their food.
Yeah, it was disgraceful. Didn't know I was hungry.
Disgusting.
Did you ever see that story about some guy and he got a bill through the door and it showed he'd spent like £150 or whatever on adult entertainment on Sky or something, and they were complaining because they're like, oh, I never watched that. And there's a picture, his wife's holding the bill up and she's got angry face on and he's got what I can only describe as a face which is like, I hoped no one would ever find out about this. Because he claimed he didn't spend £150 on adult channels, but his face kind of told a different story. Hence Daily Mail sad face.
You've heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
The new thing for Daily Mail is a Daily Mail sad face.
Daily Mail sad face. Yeah. Sad because something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
You've been caught for £250 with porn by your wife. I mean, the internet's full of free porn. Why spend 150 quid on it? So he was typed in she wanted to go bicycling in Holland and looked up Dutch biking. And let me tell you, the return of that search term was rather eye-opening. Just in a-
Steve, what's this?
Yeah. It seems like they're cycling in the nude. Oh, right, let's pause the camera there. Because whilst this is nice, it is a gentle pace.
It's a gentle pace.
And that sign just said ugly house. It's so many
Don't
yards.
know.
I'm sure it did. Right, if there's an ugly house in 200 yards, you know what it is. It might be the Welsh word suggested ugly, and it's not really ugly. Oh, that's not the ugly house. I thought it was, what's the word, hitching a ride? Well, if it's 200 metres, I never saw it. Put it that way. Can you see any ugly houses? I can't see any ugly houses. There's a nice house up there. Can't be that. Let's not sit and look at the back of this car. So we've just had a bit of dinner at Betws-y-Coed in the Stables, which is an amazing burger. If you like burgers, definitely pay that place a visit.
They're big. They're big.
Like stuffed to the gillet there.
Yeah, I think your eyes were very much bigger than the belly at that point.
Oh, it just sounded good. It was a Welsh rarebit, which didn't me. A burger with Welsh rarebits on it. I'm like, that's how I'm having that. I don't think I needed a 16-ounce burger. But I like Betws-y-Coed, it's nice. But it's a nice gentle downhill run from here now to Llangollen, where we're staying for the night. I think at this point, that's been a good day of solid, interesting roads and scenery and things to go and look at. But I think it's a case of when we get there, we'll chuck stuff in the hotel if we can get checked in, because God knows I've been ignoring all the messages they've been sending me intentionally.
They were very needy.
Do we go left to Llangollen here?
There we go, right. Going to that.
I'll take your word for it. Oh, that's Llandudno, yeah, we're going to Llangollen. We're going to head from here now to Llangollen and check in the hotel if we can get in. And then I think a couple of gentle pints, maybe a whiskey. Oh, Bob, don't go around it.
Yes, definitely turning right.
Yeah, he's going.
I just thought he was being nice and let me get past.
Up to 30-minute delays ahead. What? Okay, we'll see. About an hour down the A5. Nice, interesting drive. Settle in. Cheeky couple of pints.
Yeah, whiskey or a brandy as well.
The old quality knockout drop.
Yeah.
Slow standing traffic ahead. Must be a bunch of cameras or something. That's it. So yeah, good day so far. Let's get parked up, call it a day, and we'll see what's going off in Llangollen. Love bike. It's not like a feed full of food and beer to knock you out. That's definitely doing its trick. We'll see you in a bit.